Monday, September 23, 2024. Ending the cycle. The last remnant of the Tibetan negative network, the underground base in northern Tibet, has been cleared, and thus that network is gone forever. Now only the main surface dark network is still remaining, and without spiritual support of the negative Agarthans, the surface dark network would fully collapse in a 7-year physical cycle, even if the light forces would now stoop clearing it. That means we are reaching the end of the tunnel, and the light can finally begin to enter the surface of the planet. Pleiadians are much more active in the solar system again, and they have communicated that they have almost completely healed their war trauma. As a result of this, they understand the situation of the surface lightworkers much better, and they have developed unconditional compassion for them. There is more indirect evidence coming into the mainstream media about Planet X. Scientists have discovered the second Kuiper belt, starting at $70 from the Sun. That is exactly the orbital position of Planet X. The Lurker disentanglement process is proceeding with full force, and there will be a very important astrological configuration on September 27th that will trigger the process of the completion of the 26,000-year cycle, by bringing atmic spiritual energy to the surface of the planet for the first time since 1996. It will be an exact conjunction of Neptune with Uranus-Pluto midpoint. This conjunction will trigger the process of great astrological configurations leading to 2025. From now until the end of October, we are in a proceeds of deep spiritual transformation and purification. During that time, an impulse to start the new renaissance will come from the spiritual planes. For this reason, we are preparing a short workshop, and as there are still a few places left, you can join us if you feel so guided. Dragon sources have communicated that we can now rise above the attacks and move our focus away from the darker aspects of reality, which will be decomposed anyway. This refocusing is like a muscle we can train, and with practice it gets better. For that purpose, they have released the following meditation that can help us in this process. Time between now and November 22nd is the time of final triangulation of duality, which will bring many things to completion. This process will be energetically done through the Earth's second moon. In November, many extremely important energetic events will happen. After the geopolitical crisis in the first half of November, Pluto will make its final ingress into Aquarius on November 19th, a huge symbolic step into the age of Aquarius. Then on November 22nd, the doorway of the 1111 will reach its final completion. Then on November 24th, a very important operation of the light forces will be completed. Then on November 29th, a strong cycle will be completed, leading the way into breakthroughs of December and January. During all that time, the dark forces may try to escalate things, but we need to remain connected with our higher selves and hold the light. In 2025, a 7-year process of decomposing of old reality will begin. This 7-year process will involve many exact Neptune-Pluto sextiles. At the end of this process in 2032, a well-known economist, Martin Armstrong, predicts the system as we know it will not exist anymore. Also, according to sources, around 2032 the Earth's magnetic field will drop below 50% to allow the increased solar pre-micronova activity to collapse the surface civilization based on electricity and internet. All this does not imply that the event will happen as late as 2032, as the timing of the event still needs to remain classified. Victory of the light.